Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Good morning, Popeyes. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are going to be leaving the Royal Decameron Hotel at Bottom Road, or Gloucester Avenue, or Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, and we are going to be driving through Montego Bay. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. No, we wanted to release this video earlier, but you know we do already. We have to check and we have to counter check. We have to ensure that some information that we are going to give to you are verified. So here goes. We are learning that thieves broke into the George's Plain Primary School in the parish of Westmoreland. What we are learning is that on Saturday, July 30, 2022, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a member of staff concluded work at the school and securely locked up the staff room office and left for home. Yesterday morning, Wednesday, August 3, 2022, about 7 o'clock, a retired worker at the school was at the school and observed that the staff room office was broken into. As a result, he informed an official at the school who contacted the police. We are told that when the official and the police went to the school, they realized that yes, indeed, the staff room office, it was broken into. Hoodlums, they gained entry into the room by cutting off the lock and the grill to the office door. They entered the staff room office where they stole a good amount of government-issued tablets, 2 desktop computers, plus a lot more other items. We are also told that they stole an undetermined sum of cash. Boy, may I tell you, not even the schools are safe. So last week, we told you that Garnet Foster Jr., also known as Tristan, he had pleaded guilty for taking his father's life. Well, he pleaded guilty last week. We did an extensive report on it. If you haven't yet seen it, you need to go back and watch that video. So we told you that Garnet Foster Jr., 17 years old, he was to be sentenced today, but that was not to be. We are learning that the sentencing, it was pushed back until September 16th in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston. We will update you further as soon as we get more information. Listen to this now and ensure that you listen carefully. You might have heard bits and pieces of these next 2 stories elsewhere, but trust me when I tell you, you're not gonna hear them in the details that we are gonna be giving to you. And this is why we are so late, because we ensure that we check and we double check. Now, on the afternoon of Saturday, May 3, 2020, about 5 o'clock, a man named Leverbia Clayton, he was popularly known as Rasta, and he was 39 years old. Rasta, he was a graphic artist, and he lived at a place named Over River District in the parish of St. James. Rasta, he was in the district where he lived when a hoodlum named Ashani James, he is 26 years old, and he's said to be a fisherman. Ashani, he's living at Bottom Road in Orange in the parish of St. James. So Rasta, he was in the area where he lived when Ashani, he rode up on a motorcycle. Ashani came off the motorcycle and he was arguing with Rasta for a while. We are not sure what they were arguing about, but they had an argument. Ashani, he then pulled a gun from his waistband and fired several shots, hitting Rasta in his left side and the left side of his neck. Ashani, he then jumped on the motorcycle and made good his escape from the area. The police were called, and when they went on the scene, they saw Rasta lying along the roadway in a pool of blood. He appeared to have died on the spot. This murder, it was committed in the full view of lots of persons, and they all knew Ashani before. Ashani's name was given to the police, and right away, the police started hunting for him, but he was proven to be elusive. A lot of early morning raids were conducted, but Ashani, he was not found. But yesterday morning, Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022, Ashani's luck ran out. We are told that the St. James police, They got intelligence as to where Ashani was hiding. They also got intelligence that Ashani was in possession of an illegal gun. So about 4:30, early Wednesday morning, a team of police officers and soldiers, armed with a search warrant, they journeyed to Over River District and surrounded a house. They knocked on the door and announced that they were police. There was a silence. They knocked again, and before they could announce who they were again, there was someone in the house crying. Officer, may I go open the door, sir, but please, me I beg you, no kill me. The deputy superintendent in charge of the party, he responded, as long as you open the door and don't do anything foolish, we are not gonna shoot. The door was opened by the male who was bawling inside. The officers entered the house and immediately they handcuffed him. One of the officers then asked Ashani, where is the gun? His response, me nah no gun, officer, me nah no gun. The officers searched the house and found 26 lead sheets, as also a book containing the names, addresses, and telephone numbers of persons residing overseas. The police also found 7 cellular phones. The officers, they then took Ashani to the Freeport police station where he was being processed. Hear this now. Whilst Ashani was being processed, we are told that Ashani, he told the police officers that he was gonna come clean with them. He then told the police officers that he had a gun at his home and he wanted to hand it over to them. Sound like a movie, not true? Or it sound like a make-up story Papaya going with? Wait there. Remember me tell you, there is a lot more to come. Keep on listening. The officers, they then went back to the house with Ashani. Ashani, he took the police officers to a thick vegetated area at the back of the premises where he was held. He then pointed out a spot to the police, telling them that that's where he buried the gun. It's true, and on a make-up story. The police officers, they then dug up the area and bingo. A black plastic bag containing a black .44 Magnum revolver containing 3 live rounds and 3 spent shells were found. Hold on there. Hold on. The story not done yet. Ashani, he was taken back to the Freeport police station where he was being processed again when Ashani blurted out, "Officer, may I tell you the truth, sir? I made it kill Rasta." The police officers, they stopped him and cautioned him. The police officers then asked him if he would like to give a statement and sign to it. Ashani said yes. The police officers, they then called in 2 justices of the peace, and Ashani, he sat down and gave what is called in law a caution statement, confessing to killing Rasta. He told the JPs that he was not forced, neither was he promised anything to confess. As a matter of fact, we are told that Ashani, he admitted that the gun that was handed over to the police is the same gun that he used to kill Rasta. Ashani, he was arrested and charged for murder, illegal possession of firearm, and illegal possession of ammunition, as also lotto scamming charges. So Ashani, he will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. And let's see if when him go court, he's gonna say he's not guilty. It's one less hoodlum off the streets. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? If you have not yet hit on the thumbs up button, remember to hit on it. If you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell. Then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, if you thought that was a make-up story, listen this. So for a while now, we have been telling you about some serious incidents to include murder that have been taking place near to the Barnett Street police station in Montego Bay. A number of persons have been killed on various streets near to the station. This incident, it also took place near to the Barnett Street police station. But on this occasion, one of the hoodlum, he ended up biting the dust. So, this incident, it took place last night, Wednesday, August 3, 2022, about 10:30. It took place right at the gate of the Montego Bay fire station. Well, it started there. So, a 35-year-old security officer, he was on duty at the Montego Bay fire station. He was sitting outside the gate when two hoodlums walked up to him. We are told that the two hoodlums, they brandished guns and opened several shots at this unarmed security officer. The security officer, he managed to run off onto the fire station compound, trying to escape the hoodlums who were still pursuing him. Now, here is the sweet part. A marked security vehicle was traveling along Barnett Street. Two armed security officers were in that vehicle. They happened to have seen what was happening. They saw the hoodlums shooting at the unarmed security officer. The two armed security officers, they stopped the vehicle. They were traveling in and they were in the process of coming out of the vehicle when the hoodlums, they turned their guns on the two security officers. The security officers, they returned the fire and the two hoodlums, they ran off onto Howard Cook Boulevard. When the smoke was cleared, one of the hoodlums was seen lying along the side of the road right beside the Montego Bay fire station. He was shot and he was still clutching onto his gun. That gun was a black Bersa 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 3 rounds of 9mm cartridges. The security officer who the hoodlums first attacked, he was shot and we are told that he managed to run to the nearby Barnett Street police station where he was assisted by the police officers to a nearby hospital. We are told that he has since been admitted in a very serious condition. The police officers, they arrived on the scene shortly after and they were handed the weapon that was taken from the hoodlum. From all indication, this hoodlum, he died on the spot. Now, up to the time of recording this video, we made checks and the hoodlum, he has not yet been identified. We are told that he was dressed in a black shirt, brown shorts, and a pair of sandals. He also had the word crocodile tattooed to his right forearm. We are told that when the police officers processed this crime scene, 33 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. We are told that 5 motor vehicles that were either parked or driving along the roadway, they were damaged as a result of this incident. They were damaged by bullets. The 5 motor cars are a white 2019 BMW, a Toyota Corolla, a red Subaru, a Toyota Axio, and a Nissan AD wagon. Luckily, none of the occupants were in any of these motor vehicles. They were not harmed. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet up Jamaica. Criminals, them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man, a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby, me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.